All right. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. TGIF. We are here. We are live on Facebook, on YouTube, and if you're watching the replay on LinkedIn and Instagram. Yes, we're on all the platforms. But I am Day Smith, owner and founder of Simplicity by Day, professional organizing and productivity coach for busy entrepreneurs, and I am joined by my co-hosts Andrea Hancock and Kelly Powell from Dexterous Organizing. In the DMV area, that's DC, Maryland, Virginia. They are a powerhouse organizing dynamic duo, actually multi-person team, serving busy professionals, entrepreneurs, parents, pet owners, everybody in between to get organized and to transform their lives. And so we'll talk more about Andrea and Kelly's background. But we are here today to talk about this amazing event. I don't know if you heard, because I hope you've heard, I hope you've seen that we are co hosting an amazing event called the Wow Factor. Wow being work, organized, and wellness. If that don't make you perk up, I don't know what will, because I know 100% of the time when I ask people their New Year's resolutions or tell them a little bit of what I do, they say, I need your help today, yesterday, every day. And so our event is all around helping people to elevate their organization, productivity, and their whole lives as far as wellness to transform their lives, and to help them get to the next level and stage in their life. And so Andrea and Kelly are here and they are going to be co hosting this amazing event for me. We have three locations here in Houston, DC, Maryland, Virginia, and virtually. So you can join from one of those three locations October 21st in Houston, DC, Maryland, or Virginia, and be our special guest. So we definitely want to make sure that you guys register. And if you have any questions, hit us up. You can go to www.thewowfactor.com. So I want to go ahead and give Andrea and Kelly an opportunity to say, hey, girl, hey, and introduce themselves. Tell them how you feeling, how you doing, what's going on this morning with y'all.
Hey, girl, hey.
Yes.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Andrea. As Day already wonderfully announced, Kelly and I, but I'm super excited. We are super excited about the Wow Factor event. I'm founder of Dexterous Organizing, and I started solo and, working with clients. In the first few months, I realized that organizing is not about the stuff. It's about the person.
That part.
And a lot of times people are emotionally intelligent enough to understand as they're going through the process that um, it's their habits, it's their mindset, it's their way of the negative self-talk, the way that they start and stop, the way they think, maybe neurodivergency. So many factors play into how a person gets or stays organized. And so what a lot of times people will hire a professional organizer to tell them what to do, but what we're here to tell them is you have the answers. We are just going to be guides along the way. And this is what the Wow Factor will really help you to tap into, so that you don't necessarily need a professional to tell you how you need organized to be organized. Maybe you need help to delegate at some point, but um, you will be able to figure it out on your own. And that's kind of like teaching a person how to fish versus just giving
So,
them a meal for the day. So
Absolutely.
really excited about this event. And also, and Kelly will go more into this, the symbiotic relationship between being organized, being productive, and your wellness, physical,
mhm.
Yes.
mental, emotional. It's all intertwined. So
Yes,
Yes.
so much to delve into. Can't wait.
yes,
Yes. We are
and
so excited. First, let me say hello. Hey, girl. Hey. We're so excited about this event and what it's going to do for so many people. Um, I am Kelly Powell of Dexterous Organizing. I joined Andrea in 2017. But something that I realized is that I have had a passion for organizing and helping people my whole life, just about. So this is not new to me, but it is a wonderful opportunity to join Andrea and be with Dexterous Organizing. As Andrea mentioned, organizing in connection with wellness is something that I am especially passionate about. There's so many people that speak about wellness and what it means, and almost as if there is a cookie cutter formula for how you have to be well. But
Mm.
wellness is simply practicing healthy habits on a daily basis to attain a better physical and mental health outcome. So you want to get into a space of thriving instead of just surviving.
Mm.
And that's what this conference is going to do. This wow factor event, we're going to, again, as Andrea mentioned, I love the word guide. I was thinking facilitate, because you have the answers. It's all
Mm.
within you. You have that wow factor. We're going to help you release it.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, I love that. I love that. And I'm excited to partner with you all because you both have worked with so many clients. And the real root of why we even started this whole conference is, or a workshop event experience, all of that is because we realized that there was something more underneath, the organizing, right? Putting the bids
Yeah.
in the baskets are fine. Getting your email together is fine, but what are the things that are going to change your life so that you can create healthy habits, like Kelly said, so that you don't fall into the pitfalls of feeling overwhelmed or as buried under your clutter, or just feeling like you're defeated. That's a lot of times what
Yes.
people run into. And so this conference is for women who are passionate about well-being and want to succeed in all areas of their life. And success looks different for many people, but when you think about your goals, you're driven around that. You believe in how everything works together. So the conference is not just talking about organizing and productivity. There's going to be a whole plethora of experts weighing in on elements that we feel and we've experienced that are going to help the whole woman in every aspect of her life. And so we want to find that connection between educating yourself, being aware, and just moving forward towards your goals, helping, like Andrea said, guide you to the finish line or along the right path that you choose for your life. And so yeah, so let's talk more about what to expect, because we've talked about why we started the event. We've given our credentials, and let's talk about what's going to happen at the event, like dive into the details. um, Andrea, I know we both have gathered a wonderful list of sponsors, speaker sponsors who's going to be weighing in as experts. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the DMV sponsors and those who will be speaking to the audience?
Absolutely. So, one of the things we noticed as we're helping people organize is they have challenges along the organizational journey, and even they start the journey to be better at something, better at their health, better at their financial acuity, whatever it is. And that's outside of our scope of knowledge, or not necessarily knowledge, but our scope of expertise to help them.
Mm-hmm.
So we have experts that will be talking about that full on wellness. And I'll just talk about a couple so far. We have a financial advisor, because a lot of times, buried under the clutters of paper, and even some of
Mm-hmm.
our clients are organized, like their desktops are clear, but in their file cabinets, they have no idea what their financial
What is
statements
happening?
mean, or what to do after this, or they're not prepared for emergencies. but we have all of this in the back of our minds. This is another thing that brings us anxiety, right?
Mm.
So Nikki is from Northern Virginia. I met her at a networking event, and instantly just gravitated to her and her energy,
Mm-hmm.
because you can tell when a person is in it for the sale. They're in
Yeah.
it
Got it.
for their career. But Nikki
Mhm.
has a passion for helping people, but especially women, um,
Mm.
because she always talks about how in the financial advisory industry, there's just a small percentage of women financial advisors. And so, um, although I'm not going to get into the battle of the sexes here, but just women and men think differently,
Yes, yes.
about money, about our goals, who, what we want to achieve. And so having a woman financial advisor who understands it's about, your kids, your health in general, not just I want to have a nest egg, or I want to drive this car or whatever it may be. And even though that might be the case, but we
Mm-hmm.
just think differently about our money and our goals. So
Yeah.
she gets that. And it's not about, sometimes men have a bravado about, money, and it just kind of intimidates women. And I'm speaking for myself. I can't speak for all
Mm-hmm.
women, but when we speak with another woman about money, it's just a little bit more nurturing. It's a little bit more caring,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
yeah.
so she gets that. And so I cannot wait for her to be there, to help anyone who has those goals. Um, and
Nikki McDonald. Yes, financial advisor
McDonald,
from
yes.
Virginia. Looking forward to hearing from her.
And
Um,
then,
no, go
just
ahead.
to confuse everyone, we have three Andreas at this
Of
conference.
course. Yes.
Andrea Hancock, Andrea Alexander, you'll talk more about her
Mm-hmm.
because she's in the Houston side. But we have Andrea Johnson,
Yes. Just to
and
mix it up.
she is our resident um, fitness coach.
Mhm.
And another one person I met through networking, I connected with immediately. We started talking about the things that we were talking about earlier,
Mm-hmm.
how we see the connection between mindset, and just overall wellness when it comes to whatever with organization. She
Yeah.
said the same thing with fitness.
Wow. Yeah. It's something more, right?
It's
Standing in the
something
way
more.
Yeah.
of your fitness
We
goals.
Yeah.
That's
can't
amazing.
we can't achieve, and you can get to a goal quickly without discovering all those things. But long-term sustainability in your goals and lifestyle, you have to change your mindset. You have to
Right.
look at your perspectives. You have to uncover your why. And we hear
Mm-hmm.
those things all the time. But even if that's something we're familiar with, because we notice that our target market loves self-help books, they have vision boards.
Mm-hmm.
So they may be aware of it, but it's different to be aware of something and then to hear something that they need in order to um, put it into practice. And we all need reminders, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's so we look forward to Andrea. She's one of those people where it's like we all hope to be. She was introduced to fitness 20 years ago by
Mm.
a friend. She really liked it, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'm passionate about this. I'm going to
Yeah.
take this to the next level."
Yeah.
And so the other thing we hit off, we started our businesses 12 years ago. She started her business, Temple, Train Your Temple, um,
Mm.
in 2010. So she's been doing this for a little over 12 years as well.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about that as well. When I was explaining to her our ideal client, she was like, not only is that my ideal client as well, but it's me.
Yeah. It's like I'm
You
her.
can
I am
Love
her.
it.
She has
Oh
Yes.
yes, I'm
obviously is
excited.
into fitness. Our clients are usually into fitness. They usually have a
Yeah.
Peloton. They usually
Yes.
have a pet. She has a Shih Tzu. There's little kids. I mean, like, so she's not only excited to be a speaker, but also to get the
To
content for
receive.
herself as well.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
I'm a host, and I'm like, I can't wait to get all this good stuff. So
Likewise. Yeah.
good. So we have Nikki McDonald and we have Andrea Johnson. You will probably be hearing from them on future lives with Dexterous and just seeing them. So make sure you follow Be Dexterous on Instagram. Be Dexterous. Be_Dexterous. So you can see all that they'll be sharing about their sponsors for the Wow Factor. But if you're attending, you will hear from them. And if you're attending in person, one thing that we're offering is that you can actually get to hear everyone from Houston and DC as a VIP attendee, which we'll talk about a little later. So I'm going to give you guys a quick teaser into who we'll be having at the Houston location for the Wow Factor event. The first sponsor is Amelia Pleasant Kennedy with a Pleasant Solution. Now, Amelia, like Dexterous and I, she's an organizer, but she's also a life coach, and she's built her business around helping professionals understand balance, understanding self-care as a life coach. And so Amelia's going to shed light on that. She has a wonderful story about her just being aware of where you are in life and who you care for and how you care for yourself, and really trying to balance that. So I'm so excited to hear from her, because I think one thing that we run into is managing work-life balance and making sure that we're caring for ourselves, we're making decisions, and that we're present. And so she's going to be talking about that. And again, she's with A Pleasant Solution based out of Detroit. So she will be joining us virtually. We also have Carmen Herrera with CMHC Wealth Advisors. Now, Carmen, if you're in Houston and you don't know Carmen Herrera, I don't know where you've been, because Carmen is everywhere helping everyone. She's been in the game for 30 years, even though she don't look a day over 30 herself. She's been in the financial industry for 30 years. She's helped with some large financial conferences, and her goal is to really educate the community, be involved, especially in the minority community, especially with women, to help bring awareness around financial wealth and financial literacy. So I'm so excited to have Carmen join us, um, be a part of the conference to talk about, like Andrew was saying, the things that we hold ourselves back when it comes to our finances and making sure we have a financial foundation. She's going to speak more about that. And then last but not least, we have Carrie and another Andrea Alexander from Embody Coaching. So Embody Coaching is a group that focuses on coaching through anxiety and really using peer language to understand the words that you're saying to yourself and how that manifests in your life and in your relationships. The work that they do is unlike any experience that I've been in. I'm a client of theirs, going through their sessions, helping, just unpack a lot of baggage. I mean, how many of us have baggage that we're trying to unpack? These ladies do amazing work in their sessions, and I'm so excited to hear from them, because they're going to be talking about the clutter, the mental clutter that
Mhm.
lives inside of you that holds you back from reaching your goals, excuse me. And so they're a dynamic duo as well, and they'll be talking to us both in Houston and DC. So both audience will be able to hear from Andrea and Kellie. I'm sorry, Andrea and Carrie, Lord. Andrea and Carrie. Yeah, we're gonna get it together one day. So those are our sponsors, and we actually have some more that may be joining, but for now, that's who we have on our roster, a powerhouse roster, if I do say so myself, of speakers. And Andrea, Kelly, and I will also be speaking in our zone of genius as well around organizing productivity and wellness. Um, well, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about our MC, okay? Because some backstory. Andrea and I, yes, we're both organizers, and we even networked in the same organizing group, the National Association of Black Professional Organizers. But it wasn't until we both attended the conference of our MC that we met each other, connected, and formed a whole nother relationship. So our MC is none other than Tony Harris Taylor. She is a NIA, Network and Action franchisor franchisee and franchisor, and she owns Drastic Results Coaching. So Andrea and I are in her coaching program. We met, she challenged us to be drastic, as she says, and think of an event that we can have that can serve our clients in our community. And so Andrea and I partnered, and here we are, I don't know, almost a year later, almost a year later,
Mm-hmm.
putting on this amazing conference. And so Tony is the queen of networking. She is, now I said everyone should know Carmen. You definitely should know Tony inside and outside of Houston, okay? And she'll be emceeing for us on October 21st, and we're excited to have her as well. All of these sponsors and speakers can be found on our website. You'll see it streaming across the screen at thewowfactorevent.com. Once you visit, um, you can click on register as my guest to register. But if you continue to scroll, you'll see Tony's bio or Tony as well as the sponsors. And like I said, we'll be updating them. So that's the nitty gritty about the event, who's going to be there. Again, it's 9 to 4 Central, 10 to 5 Eastern. You do not want to miss this event. Your life will be literally changed by coming and indulging with us in this event. You will not leave the way you came in through the door. So I want to transition and start with Kellie. So I know I'm excited about the event. What do you feel is the one thing that you are either the most excited about, or you know that people will absolutely get coming from this event?
It's hard to say what I'm most excited about because there are so many things.
Yes.
Um, but probably when it comes to the one thing that I think people will get, um, again, I'm going to be honing in more on wellness. Wellness, again, is something that so many people talk about. Uh, we all want it. But let's talk about what wellness is not. It's not the number on your scale. It's not the number on the back of your dress. It's not the number of your bank account. It's not the number of followers you have. That's
Mm,
not wellness. And so, what I think people will walk away with is a tailor designed definition of wellness for you, with the
mm,
tools, using the tools of organization to get you to that tailor designed definition of wellness for you.
wow, I love that. Tailored definition of wellness. Love it. What about you, Andrea?
I think so many of our clients, they have preconceived notions of what organized means. They got it from grandma or mama. They got it from their super organized cousin or sister who chastised them for having, a messy desk or, not being as organized as them. They got it from a book they read, thinking, that they have to, speak to their stocks. And, it's not knocking any expert because whatever works, right? But
Mhm.
what we're here to tell people is we we have fingerprints. We all are different. And so really we're going to delve into what the definition of being organized is, and we're
Yeah.
going to delve into what that means for the individual. And so sometimes when we pull back the layers of others' expectations or what I was told is being organized,
Mm,
or what, that in itself helps you. It removes the roadblock to being actually organized,
yeah.
actually being productive. And when we get out of our own way, oh my goodness, we actually get more done.
Yes.
We
Yes.
actually become more organized.
Yes.
And when we have those habits and routines and systems in place, we can begin our journey to a better person, as far as our wellness. And as
Yeah.
I mentioned, um, I think of wellness as a contentment,
Mm-hmm.
where there's an alignment between not only your spirit, and I mean that by your how light you might feel, how, we're going to have our ups and downs. We're going to have a gamut of emotions. We're not going to be this happy-go-lucky person, but we can recenter ourselves into and reset our environment
Yeah.
so that we're not constantly out of alignment.
Yeah.
It's a balancing act, and we're going to know how. It's like strengthening our core in fitness so that we
Yeah.
can
Start
be,
there.
you know, at the status quo most of the time. And that's really all we want, right? We like. I know me. I don't want to just be plain oatmeal all the time. I'm just everything's fine. All this. We like the
Yeah.
highs and lows. It helps us appreciate life, but we
Mm-hmm.
don't want to stay here all the time, and we don't want to be low all the time.
Yeah.
We want to know. We want to find that equilibrium. Excuse me. And so
Yeah.
that's really what wellness, in my opinion, really
Yeah.
means.
Yeah. So we'll get that understanding of organization, and like you said, it's customized. It's different for everyone, and just kind of letting go of the stigma, the perception, and just walking through with the tools to be more organized and create that foundation. So I am excited about the community that you'll gain from being at this event, because it won't just be the three of us and you. it's gonna be it's gonna be a room full of like-minded individuals to support you, to hold you accountable, and to give you a sounding board, a community to where you can stay in touch and make sure that you're supporting one another. I feel like that's always a great way to move forward, is when you have people walking alongside you. It may not even be me, Andrea Kelly. It may be someone you meet there and you're like, I'm really vibing with her. She gets me. We live close to each other. Let's stay in
Yeah.
touch. Let's continue on this journey. So I'm definitely excited about the community. And then for your individual empowerment, right? I feel like a lot of times you don't have a plan. You don't know how you're going to get from point A to point B, or point Z, from A to Z. You just know you want to go there. And the reason why you don't move is because that plan is not laid out. And so that to me is the definition of productivity. It's just moving forward and whatever the plan is. And so here we will be able to give you a solid plan that you can be flexible with, and give yourself grace if you veer off, or life happens, but you'll have steps, you'll have resources, you have tools, you'll have insight on what things could look like should you go along this path. And that having the knowledge is going to be profound in your journey. And so that's another thing that I'm super excited about. So as you can see, we have you covered, okay, as far as the wellness, as far as the laying the organizational foundation, and going along on that productivity journey. So this event, you'll walk away with feeling like you can do it, feeling like you'll have the support, and you'll have opportunity. I mean, how many times do we put others before ourselves, right? Our spouse, our kids, our pets, our job, our whatever, our friends. This is opportunity for you to prioritize yourself, right? And your career, your business, whatever is important that you feel like you need to work on. This is a chance to prioritize yourself, and it just takes a decision. It just says, hey, I want to go, I want to show up like our coach says, be there, be present, and you're going to have a good time, because we're going to make sure you have a good time and just really get the most out of it. So I know we're getting close to the 30-minute mark here, but I want to just let you guys know that we do have, again, two options to join virtually. You'll get a ton of great resources by joining virtually, hearing from the speakers, a goodie bag that's going to be virtual, a workbook, a discounted t-shirt. And then if you come in person, you'll get all those things. Plus, you'll be able to have lunch with us, have a Q&A with Ask the Expert, follow up, and be able to have the entire conference recorded for you. So if you definitely want to be in the building, but we understand if you can't, we want you to join with us. And we do have a very special, a wow special. that we want to talk about. You ladies want to, I'll give you a chance to share it if you'd like to, Andrea or Kellie, the WOW special, and we can do it together, whatever y'all feel comfortable with.
Well, we know that not everybody that we're marketing to can either be there because of time, they have to work, or because maybe they don't have the budget for it. But whatever the case may be, we want you to be there. So we decided for some of us and our followers specifically, we wanted to extend a special offer.
Yes. So we have the WOW special, and anyone who is in our community engaging with us, watching this live, you can actually access both an in-person VIP ticket and a virtual ticket for half the price. Yes, 50% off. Limited early bird special is our wow special, because again, we want you to be there, but we definitely want to make sure that you are invested and you want to make it a priority. So we're offering for a limited time until October 13th. We're offering the wow special. You can get in-person access for $47, and you can get virtual access to $47, half off, and you can get in-person access for $147 in person. So if you guys want to come, this is the time to get on the list, sign up today, because there are only maybe 20, 25 spots left. So you guys definitely want to join in so you don't miss this wonderful opportunity. And always, you have the website down below. You have Kellie and Andrea's information. I'll post it in the comments. If you have any questions or you want to know more about where's the event, or you missed something in the live, hit us up and let us know. We'd love for you to connect with us and come to the event. We want to see you.
Absolutely.
Yes,
All
yes.
right. All right, ladies. Well, if y'all have any closing thoughts, feel free to weigh in. No, no, no. Okay. All right.
We're
Well,
just excited. We just want everybody to come and experience this. You're going to tap into the wow in you. This is individualized. It is for each and every one of you. So that is what we're excited about. Come. Tap
yes,
into your wow factor.
absolutely. Thank you, Kellie. Thank you for that. That's a perfect way to end this live. I hope y'all have a wonderful, beautiful Friday. Wherever you are, be safe, be blessed, and we hope to see you at the Wow Factory event on October 21st. Take care, y'all.
Bye day. Thank you.